Then the other best practice that we have done is to shift the focus from financial precision to the strategic success. Now, traditional way of doing the budget was that we need to do the revenue forecasting by marketing. So traditionally we have been focusing on financial precision, that our budgets should be financially sound, plus it should be near to the actuals, right? So there should not be a variance. So that's why there is a benchmark that if something is plus minus 5% of the budget, you have to explain why, and you have to have a thesis, or you have to have a plan of action to bring it within the 5 plus minus 5% of the budget. So it means that the budgeting has to be done very close to what we expect, right? So means we expect that we are able to do a budget which is only plus minus 5% from what we think we would be able to achieve. But that's not. And how we do that? We normally do the revenue forecasting by marketing. Then the operational planning is done by the each process owner, the marketing, the manufacturing, the finance, the HR, the consumer section. Everybody has to do their own operation planning by the revenue forecasting, which is done by the marketing and business development department. And then it's compiled by the CFO and compare against the forecast, or compare against the previous years and what is expected out of the budget, right? And then you go back and reiterate to adjust, so that we the returns are at a desirable level. That's the traditional way. So it leads to financial precision. The aim is to get accurate budget, right? So the word was accuracy, and the word was within 5% of the actual. But now we cannot follow this because we don't have the future certain. We don't know exactly the how the business the market will turn around. Will there be a new competitor which is going to grow up over a period of over a night or not? Will there be any collaboration between the two of our strategic competitors that will blow our business? Will there be any government policy overnight that would affect our business? Or it will not only negative way but also the positive way, right? Because if let's say there is a boom suddenly and we are not ready yet, what are we going to do? We will lose the business, right, to our competitors. So we have to be ready for both negative impact and also a super positive impact. So the change uh, during the current times, which we are advocating and which we are following, is to focus on the strategic allocation of resources, or also we call it zero based budgeting. So what we do is basically we reassess the process and evaluate if we need to allocate the resources in a traditional way or not. Whether certain activities need to be continued to carry on in this way, where what should be the objective, evaluate the business options to select what is the strategic allocation of resources towards the overall balanced scorecard, towards the employees, towards the consumers, towards the processes, towards the finance. So that's again a strategic allocation. What are we going to do to absorb the sudden shocks of the loss of business or a very high business? Are we flexible? And we need to focus on 3 or 4 KPIs only. So it's not like you can focus on everything. You can focus only on 3 or 4 KPIs during this time to remain flexible and to remain agile.